Hello everyone, this is Chade, and in this video I'm gonna explain how to set up a HTTP on a Google Cloud platform on a Windows system. So I will provide all the links in the description, so you don't need to worry about them. And first of all, you have to go to this page, and as you can see here, this system is actually required Python 2.6 or 2.7. And it also needs a software which is Cygwin. And so first of all, you have to download Python, and actually I already downloaded it here, and you can just install it in your system. And then when you install this one, you have to make sure the one you download is 32-bit, because the 64-bit will give you a tons of error. Give you a tons of error when you set up. And after you download it, when you install this one, you have to make sure that from here you have to choose from the internet, and then make sure all this set as default. And this is all the different mirrors, so you can choose any one you want. And there are different package when there are different package when you can choose when you set it up, and make sure you install this full package. The first one is OpenSSH, because if you don't install these packages, it will not work. So you have to make sure this one is installed. And the next one is Crow and Internet, this one, and make sure it's installed. And also another one is GitHub, and what we're gonna use is in this one, so set this into install. And also the last one is Python environment, and you can just click here by install all the package of Python. There are tons of them. As you can see, there are tons of them in here. And then go to next, and it will successfully installed in your system, so you can run it right now. I put it here. Okay, and the next thing you want to do is you have to set up your Google account. Here I'm gonna use my other account to create a new project for this tutorial. And in this page, after you log in, you can see there is a free trial here. You can just click on it, and it will ask you a lot of things, and you put in all your informations here, and it do requires a credit card information, but it won't charge you anything unless you use it more than 60 days. And Google also provides you a $300 for you to spend on this platform, so you don't need to worry about your billing. And actually I just gonna use another account because I already set everything up here. And after you get it done, you can just go to here, create a project. Gonna name this http.test2, and make sure you have the same project name and project ID, because it will be so much easier for your future work. And I think it's still running. Takes a couple of times. And there you go, it's done here. So the thing is, you need to go to APIs and author, and go to APIs. We need to enable some of the functions. Okay, so the thing is you have to make sure this 3 item in here is enabled. So let's check them. Google Computer. Here. And you can't go back while it's enabling, because if you go back it will be go back to disable. Okay, and the next one is cloud storage. This one is already enabled, and the last one is cloud storage JSON API. So it's here. Yeah, it's enabled too. So we can go to the next step, which is install Google Cloud SDK locally. So what you're gonna do is you open your Cygwin and type in these commands. Here, this one. Brush, and it will start install everything. And for here we can create a new path for this one. I will create it as Google 2 because I already have one. And no, I don't want to improve your service. And yes, and you can leave this one blank, and it's all set. So the next thing is we already download this package. So you can go to your local machine in Cygwin, home, your username, and the path you just created. And in there's a document called install.bat. So you run this one, and it will set up the environment you need in this system. And just press yes, and let it go. And yes, and it's all set. So the next thing is we will authenticate our Google Cloud Platform by running this command gcloud auth login, and it will lead you to the website to make you log in as your account, but there is some problem here, and when you saw this page you will always press A as always, and in here you can actually type in your Google account. And your password, sign in always. And when you get this page, you can just press Q to create this page, and then press Y. And then what you need to do is you have to copy this link to your website. and log in as your account and see accept, and you will see this page, which means you already get it work. And the next thing is we're gonna set up our project in here. So what we're gonna do is we use this command, config set project, and this is the project name you just created. And the next thing is we're gonna create a cloud storage bucket. So the command is this one, make a bucket, and make sure the name is same so you won't mess it up in the future. And it will say it's creating, and you will see it's get done. So the next thing is we're gonna download the database utility tools by this command. HTTPS. So the basic thing we're gonna do here is actually we just copy the code from GitHub. So if you set it right, you can directly use this. BDUTIL. Copy and paste this command, and there you go. So we can see the folder, a new folder here, and what we need to do is we actually go to that folder, and the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna give us more power on this document. So we're gonna do this command, plus X to BD, this one. And now we can check if this could be run or not by just typing this. Yes, it's running. So the next thing we're gonna do is where is it? We're gonna do some configuration on this file. So in here we're gonna change a couple of things. So for the configure bucket, press I, and we're gonna put our project name in there, which is HTTP-test2. And also for the project name, we're gonna put HTTP-test2. And also we're gonna modify this one here, the time zone. And we're gonna put the central time in here, 1-A, and that's it. And the next thing, we're gonna set up our clusters, the bucket, with this command here. As you can see here, we have 2 name node and 1 master node. And yes, for sure. And it's gonna take a couple of time, but so I'm gonna stop here, and I will be right. So when it's building our cluster, we're gonna do another thing. We're gonna check if our cluster is running or not. So what we do is we open another terminal, and we go to this path and we do this command. And I think it's working. Yes, we go to our cluster here. And as you can see, the configuration is still going on, so we can't really do anything for our cluster, but as you can see here, it's actually connect to my cluster. And I'll be right back after all these things set up. Okay, so now it's done. As you can see, it provides you a command to allows you to log in your master cluster. So what we're gonna do is we copy this command and then we run it. Come on. There you go. So you are in the cluster right now, and the next thing we're gonna do is, and now you can test Hadoop command or HDFS command in there. It should be work, and we don't need this anymore, so we're just gonna close this, and let's type Hadoop. Yeah, and let's try HDFS. Yes, it's all working right now. And we can run this command, dfs admin -report, and it will give us the detail of our cluster. Here you can see capacity is 4 terabytes, 4 terabytes, 4 terabytes. So the next thing is we're gonna enable the Embury, our web interface. So we're gonna exit this first and copy this command, paste it here, and make it run. Yes, so you can see it provides us a SSH address command. And the next thing is we're gonna create an internal to Embury. So the next thing is we're gonna run this command to open a port from our local machine to our master cluster. And after this done, we can use our browser to get into the Embury, and we will see what's going on there. Sorry, I miss a A in here, central 1-A. So now we can open our browser and get into the Embury, and the username is enemy and password is also enemy. And yeah, that's our cluster. You can see the perfect dashboard here, and if you go to servers, you will see every single detail you want from your cluster. And if you go to host, it will give you like what is running, what is doing, and basically everything here. And as you can see, it's already loaded a couple of different tools in here, like Hive, HBase, Yang, Stormflow, Kafka. And if you want to add more, you can just click on actions, add service, and choose in here. It's basically everything. Yeah, so that's it.